Weird sciencey facts that boggle my mind. Avatar is more of a documentary than you probably think it is. Not like the on-the-nose, aptly named unobtainium substance or the blue alien people and the sort of weird interspecies, not that. You know how when you walk through the forest, there's trees, lots of trees. And you're like, oh, there's a tree, and there's another tree. And they're just off doing their tree thing by themselves, because, they're trees. Well, it's not like they're the trees from the Lord of the Rings. They don't talk to each other and hang out. They're trees. Except they kind of do. You know how in Avatar all the trees and plants and stuff were connected and like that underground network? Well, that is more or less a real thing here on Earth. The forest has a woods wide web, if you will. And it's in the form of a fungus called mycelium. When most of us think fungus, we think of things like mushrooms. But mushrooms are really just like the fruit of fungus. The vast majority of fungus is below the ground. And most of the fungus underground is mycelium, which is this thread-like fungus that spreads out in this huge web underneath the entire forest floor. And that web connects to every single root system in the forest. And through this web, established trees will actually share nutrients and water and other things, often with young trees that have not grown large enough to really catch the sunlight they need to survive yet. And where we used to thought that trees stood alone and competed with other trees for resources, it now actually appears that trees form alliances to pool resources. And that's not all. Trees actually talk to each other through this network as well. If trees on the edge of an ecosystem are experiencing drought, for example, or if some trees are being attacked by insects or invasive fungus or disease, they will send specific hormones and actual electrical pulses to warn the other trees about what's coming. Just like in Avatar, and the other trees will actually change their behavior in response to those external forces before those external forces have impacted those trees directly. And this fungal web does more than just act as FedEx and AOL Instant Messenger for the trees. The fungus and the trees have an economic relationship. The fungus absorbs nitrogen and phosphorus and other nutrients that are beyond the reach of the tree's roots. But being underground, the fungus really can't participate in photosynthesis to generate energy. So as payment for its communication services and its delivery services and for providing the trees with nutrients they wouldn't otherwise be able to get, it taxes 30% of the sugar that gets sent through its network. Almost like a subscription fee. It is nuts. It's intensely intricate. It has completely changed the way that science looks at our ecosystems. And it's relatively new information. We're just on the precipice of uncovering this and understanding it and starting to figure it out. There's so much to learn and so much we still don't know. But the fact that our own trees right here on Earth can talk to themselves like they're in a James Cameron movie, well, that is pretty mind-boggling.